Welcome, everyone. We are holding in the 8th parak of Chulin with Mishna and Mishna Vav, and we are sponsored by the Fisher family, Lili Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom ben Avraham Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Lili Nishmas David ben Chaim, L'Refur Shalem for Yomis Mechai Sar, Yaakov ben Basi Aleah, for the schus of Avraham ben Yom ben Ishma Malki Hudis, by Yol Kilgman and family, Refu Shalema for Esther Fradel Bas Chana, Moshe ben Esther Fradel, Yitzhak ben Tzion ben Dusha, Rivka Bas Shira Leah, Chana Bas Shashabina, Dvar Bas Shashabina, Avigdor Aya ben Rivka, Hinda Bas Chaya Sarah, Yitzhak ben Tzion ben Dusha, Meir ben Chaya Sarah. They should have a Refu Shalema B'Sech Shachel Yisrael. In the maw, which is the fourth stomach of an animal, there is a chemical called rennet that causes milk to curdle into cheese. Kevas nochri v'shel nevela, and the Gemara learns this is actually one case, the rennet of a guy is an animal, which is nevela, harizu asura. So at this point, the Gemara is learning that it is not just something deposited in the animal, but rather it's part of the nevela, and therefore it's aser. Hamamid ba'or shel keva k'sheira, if one curdles with the skin of a kosher maw, that was a maw, that was an animal that was correctly slaughtered, so im yesh b'noisen tam, if there's enough in the flavor of the meat to impart flavor, then harizu asura. Ksheira sheyonka min atreifa, a kosher animal that nurses from a treifa. So the din is kevasa asura. The rennet inside is forbidden because it came from the treifa cow, and therefore it's forbidden. On the other hand, treifa sheyonka min akshera, a treifa that nursed from a kosher animal, then kevasa muteris, the rennet is permitted, even though it's found inside a treifa animal. Mipnei shekonos b'mei eha, because the rennet is stored inside, and since it came from a kosher animal, even though it's in a treifa animal, it is permitted. Now, the Gemara says that here, this is not like the Reisha. The Reisha said that the rennet is considered one with the nevela, and here it says the rennet is considered stored, and the Gemara tells us that the seif of the Mishna will hold in the case of the Reisha also, if it's a rennet of nevela, the rennet is considered stored, and it is not forbidden. Now, there's two isakrises, chaylev and dam. Chaymer b'chaylev mibedam. There are chumras of chaylev over dam. The chaymer b'dam and b'chaylev, and there's chumras of dam over chaylev. Chaymer b'chaylev, sha'chaylev moyelin boy. If it's chaylev of mukdashim, there's me'ilah. We're going to see there's a lot of psukim by dam to tell us that there's no milah by dam, there's no noisa by dam, there's no pigel by dam. The chayav olav, on chaylev you could be chayav mishum pigel. That means if you shechted or did one of the four avodas dam with a machshav of chutzl's manner to eat it or smoke it up after its time. V'noiser, and it would be forbidden if it was left over past its expiration date. V'tamei, and it would be an isser kares if it's eaten b'tumas aguf. Masha en came by dam. All of these isurim do not apply by dam. The chaymer by dam, there's a chumr of dam over chaylev. Shadam noig b'behem b'chayiv b'oiv. It's noig by an animal, by a beast, a bird, bein tamei and bein tarim, whether the animal is kosher or not. The chaylev ein a noig ela b'behem b'toyra b'lvad. The isser chaylev, which is those parts of the animal which would normally go on the mizbeach for sacrificial portions, chaylev is only noyeg as an isser kares by a kosher animal, not a chaya, by only by a kosher animal. Reb Chananya ben Akasha Amar Ratzah Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zakay says Yisrael Lefikachir B'Lem Torah Mitzvahs Shenem Arinay Chafetz Aman Tzidka Yagdul Torah V'Yadeh.